When you look at Sonia Uche what do you expect? Which eyes do you use to see them? What do you expect from them? What is your mind telling you about them? And they are friends, they are in a relationship, they are this, they are that. But I will actually make it clear to you guys now that the friendship no be today. I'm not talking about relationship. Because within me, I know that they are not in any relationship. If they're in a relationship, Morisan won't allow Pure Wats to post any video that two of them made. Maybe they'll just take it as a secret something, not a public something. But the kind of desperate Pure Wats is, you can easily know that this is actually what is in her mind. Is she actually doing the best thing or the right thing? When you look at someone, you know that that person doesn't make sense to you, know. You can't force someone to be in a relationship with you. You can't force anybody to love you or to trying to oppress others. You can see how people do their own things here. You've already been watching their movies for years. So when they're watching some movies for years, it is as simple as that. What do you have to learn? What have you learned from it? These two people are really doing well. They're one of the best in the Hollywood industry. There's something else like you called Sonia Uche. You look at it in a very different way. You ask yourself, are these people really the best in Nollywood industry? Because it is obvious. This has nothing to do with likeness, but the kind of grace they carry. Oh my goodness. You will just be jealous. You will just jealous them for no reason. Because there's something that we call you are doing well. You are doing well and the grace is following you very well. So tell me the reason why you think that you will not go blow or you won't be popular. Let's actually look at these comments here. I got the chance to watch Morrison live last night. It was a really good one as he interacted with fans as well as show some BTS for an upcoming Uche Nancy production. I believe the title is Love in a Mess. Morrison G and Chinwe Idemili, like they took part in the movie scenes for the night. Even Mama Nancy appeared briefly. The director was so hilarious and kept the environment fun. This acting gig is not for the faint of heart. Osam did show Sonia Uche but her appearances were brief. Sonia Uche looked but in a good spirit. He tried to cheer her up but her countenance is understandable. In all, it was a great life as we got a glimpse. When you look at the BTS and his fans showed appreciation about that. You can see that Sonia Uche fans and Morrison fans are always active to give them what they want. Give them back that respect and give them some words of encouragement. This is why we call them genuine fans. And why me personally say that Sonia Uche and Morrison doesn't have separate fans. Both of them doesn't have separate fans. Yes, this is actually something that we all don't actually understand and look at it in a very different way, in a good way. It is as simple as that. It is good, it is normal. Whenever you look at Sonia Uche and Morrison, the way they act, it will always give you that morale to drop something positive for them. If you want to drop a negative word for a person, or especially someone you don't know, try and rethink. Try and rethink and know that it doesn't make sense, that people needs to be matured enough these days. No matter what, no matter how you see it, it is already what it is. Because when we look at Sonia Uche and Morrison, the way they act movies, you see that they have more grace and you should support them. When Sonia Uche and Morrison lied to fans because of their friendship, because of their relationship, They were seeking for fan base then, but now they've gotten what they needed. And I think that their friendship still roll up and go more and more. You look at Sonia Uche, the way she produced movie as well, you'll be like, has she been in this game for long? That's what you ask yourself. Looks like you guys are very busy. Hell, we Sonia Uche Morrison fans are just as busy following this journey you have made us embark on. Reading in between the lines, would you consider opening an IG account or TikTok account for us? There is a lot of firepower in this group. Maybe some of us can volunteer to assist with running it. But Sam has a strong marketing machine behind him. However, I'm not sure Sonia Uche has a vehicle, fan base, fan vehicle fan page to date. I'm talking about a Morrison Sonia Uche fan page. So we do not encroach on our people's territories. As long as there is no conflict in between, uh, conflict of interest, of course, we do not want you to short change us on yeast because of it. Sonia Uche and PEARL WATS fans fan base have nothing in common. I will keep saying it. Even Sonia Uche fans, you can never see much more Sonia Uche fans. So I think it is one of the best things that you can think about. When you think about Nollywood industry, you can still, it's a must that you add Sonia Uche and Morrison because they are legend. They are already legend. This is how it is good and how it works. When you look at Sonia Uche and Morrison, this is actually how it is and how it works. Sonia Uche and Morrison doing well for themselves. And that's the main thing about it. When you listen to that kind of a thing, you'll be happy. Yes, you'll be happy because you see positive changes and positivity. It only takes your enemies to laugh at you. But anybody laughing at Sonia Uche knows that he or she is not even winning. Person just laughing to cover up some things here, which the person don't even understand or even know the meaning of anything that is going on. Insult cannot kill or change who Sonia Uche is, or stop God's blessings for her. Please fans, let's try our best to ignore and bypass hate comments directed at Sonia. Allow pure fans misbehave anyhow. They must, but please and please again, ignore their comments. Let's keep spreading love. That is a more excellent way, and keep supporting Sonia. If anyone comments negatively under your comment, please deal with it in 2 days, in 2 ways. Delete your comments so the hate comment disappears. Ignore their comments. I believe we are all Christians. Let's not descend to the level of war, of disrespectful and spiteful people. Remember, whatever we say will be judged when we appear before God after this life. So try as much as possible to spread kindness. Spreading of kindness doesn't mean that it's everybody that will spread the kindness. Believe me. Because not everybody understands the proverb. That's one particular thing. If you read it how to translate it, you actually have to tell us how it is, the meaning of it. And it's never argument. I love how Sonia Uche fans are handling everything. They behave like their madam Sonia Uche because look at it now. This is not even about quarrel stuff, but the way you handle something, the way you handle some situations, some cases is what makes you that man. Well, when you look at Morrison and Sonia Uche, they are still one of the best in the industry. If you have any favorite actor or actress in Nollywood industry, bring it out, let me see. So it is what it is. It is something that we all will always know can say yes. Let's search for Sonia Uche and Morrison old movies. Or you can say that Sonia Uche and Morrison movies. It will still show up for you. This is how Sonia Uche and Morrison play their role. It is obvious and it's cool. Hi guys, please kindly avoid any fan page of Sonia. You can watch and pass by, but room please don't give room to haters to disrespect the ever beautiful, intelligent and classy Queen Sonia. That's very nice. Also, let's try not to comment under hate comments on social media platforms so they will die off. Let's maintain peace around these beautiful souls, please. No more fighting. Morrison and Soso are actors and that's what puts food on their table. They act without attacks. This is something that we all should look into. When you look at some people, you don't even need them to talk before you know that they have bad mind for you. That's sample of this life this time around. Why I say this is because many of these people doesn't know Sonia Uche. If at least you come and wind down, then greet all this about these pictures you posted and all these things. Well, this is they talk about Sonia Uche, and whenever you talk about them, it is always painful to some people. I think many people don't actually understand the way they need to reply people. Because if you reply in any harsh way, it might even come over in another way. Sonia Uche doesn't even know that she's an actress. She doesn't know that she is this popular, no matter what. Assuming you noticed something about Sonia Uche and should tell us and know that whether they are in a relationship or they are just friends or they are just colleagues. But it's always something that we all don't actually know more about. And when you look at Sonia and when you look at Marissa, you will just mark them good and move on. They are not even just somebody in the class that you'll be like, dress your this one, dress your that one. But within themselves, they will always know. Within her, they already know. And this is actually something that it weakens people and makes people feel like, are they even doing whatever they want to do? Are they doing it in a very rightful way? That's what we call them question in other ways. Because Sonia Uche and Morisam are actually one of the best in Nollywood industry. But why is it so? Why is there too much jealousy in all these things? And that's as simple as that. You don't have to look at Sonia Uche and Morisam and be like, are they really sure or something like that? All about positivity is what we need here. All about positivity is actually what we need here and nothing more, nothing less. You can look at it how some people behaves. You can see it in a very different ways. No matter what, no matter how. It is always something that you all have to look at and be like, Sonia Uche Morrison, please drop movie. Sonia Uche Morrison, please drop movie. And you can see the reason why many fans are so inquisitive for them to drop movie because they know that the movie entices them very well. And that's as simple as that. That's the truth of the matter. You're not even here to for you to showcase the negative side of you that you don't like Sonia Uche or you don't like Musa. But believe me, no one will notice you. It's better you just like Sonia Uche or Morisa and move on and be happy with yourself. Because no matter what, the kind of pains that will still land on you. Guys, please try not to comment on that anti-P fan post comments anywhere on social media. Allow them insult Sonia. It will not change who she is. Let their post or comment die off by not commenting under them. Remember Sonia said to positivity, love and kindness. Please do not read any P fan. Post it. You know it will hurt you. Let them keep insulting Sonia Uche. There's something we call self-defense. They'll still be the one to run no matter what. There are things that you don't actually feel like and you look at Sonia Uche and Morisa. Look at the way they play their role. It is always one of the best. It is what it is. It is something that you can always learn on and be like, oh my god, and all these things. Look at Sonia Uche and Morisa movies, the way they play their role. It is always one of the best movies. It is actually one of the best movies. And that's as it is and how it is and how it should be. Sonia Uche and Morisa doing whatever they want to do. We are always here to support them. That's why I said that Sonia Uche and Morisa doesn't have different fan base. Two of them have the same fan base. Drop your comments and likes before you go. Thank you guys and goodbye.